Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today where we're once again challenging 0% AI. And today, we're taking on the challenge of can we beat 0% AI with essentially no wings, or as little as wing as possible, because we're going to be smashing off our front wing, we're going to be damaging our rear wing as much as the game will physically allow, because the damage model is a little bit subpar, and we can't actually break off the rear wing and we can't get it fully red, but to the maximum damage we can on both the rear and front wings. And can we then go and chase after and beat the 0% AI in a race? I have no clue, because usually when you get wing damage it feels horrendous, but against 0% AI they're so slow in the corners, will it matter? Well, that's the question that no one's been asking, but we're going to answer today anyway. We're starting this race in P2, not from the back, because we're going to go to the back anyway, because I'm going to have to, well, you're going to see, break my front wing immediately, and then try at... Oh. Let's try that one again, shall we? We're going to go to the left-hand side this time. Come on. Yeah, okay. Bit more. Okay, the front wing is off. We now reverse straight into the back, and and we've got floor damage as well. That actually is added onto this challenge. So now, as it stands, we have no front wing, the max rear wing damage, so let's just say no rear wing, because it's as much damage as we're going to get, and we actually have a decent amount of floor damage, so we've almost chipped away at the floor. So pretty much we've got as much damage as we could get by ourselves, without having an accident with an AI. And now we're going to see if we can catch and win this race against 0% AI. It's only 5 laps as well, so that in itself is going to be quite close. We are underway. Let's see, how does this even drive? You know what? That's actually not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. And obviously on the straights we'll be fine, but let's see. Oh god, this corner. Oh, what? Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, this is really not that bad. I'm concerned how calm this is. Or is this just the 0% AI being rubbish? I'm actually driving okay. Like, you see the damage. The damage is there. Visually, the wing's off. And the game's not lying. Like, we've got floor damage. We've clouted the wall with the rear wing.
There's a new strategy available on the MFT.
No, Mark. No new strategy for us today. Right, let's see. Can we actually get some... I do notice I have to go a bit slower and calmer, like in a straight line. Like, I can't whip the car. It feels very heavy. Left to right is like a boat. But to be honest, that's just my, impression of driving the My Team car in the first few episodes, so I'm used to it. No, this doesn't actually feel that bad. This just feels like a My Team car at the start of career mode, minus the front wing, I guess. Or some, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's really not that bad, though. Versus... Okay, that corner was bad. Okay, high speed to low speed, it's quite a challenge to slow the car down and get the nose turn in. High speed, the rest of the floor, of what remains on the floor, is generating enough downforce for us to be okay. And then in the corners, the 0% AI are, well, 0% AI, so they're really slow. But hopefully you can notice what I'm feeling, which is a general sense of understeer and just kind of like I'm driving in custard. But it's still pretty damn quick. As I can... Oh, Bottas! Please, let me go, please. Around the outside. We're already into P11, but it's lap 2, so we've got 3 laps to go to make this happen. Magnussen... Oh, my! Okay. As I try and be more aggressive with this car and driving, I'm sensing more and more the damage that I have got on it. Can we get Guan Yu Zhou? No, I'm not even going to try that. But around the outside, because he's so slow mid-corner, being 0%, we can get him. Then, obviously, even with 0% AI, you guys noticed it in the lap down challenge, the AI, even at 0%, are still OP in a straight line. It's actually a madness that they pull away a bit in slower corners. That's actually okay, though. I can't tell if it just feels fine because I'm up against 0% AI. Like, if I was up against... Like, if this was my career mode, would this feel infinitely worse? I'm pretty sure it would, but it's hard to tell. But I'm up to P7 now. Oh, Gasly's giving me a bit of a fight on the exit. And we're actually, we can do this. I don't know, it depends on where P1 is. I feel like P1 is science and he's really far away. But right now, pulling on low, that's fine. That's calm. Who needs wings? Red Bull gives you wings, but who needs them? Who actually needs them? I've got no ERS though, so that's now a problem. I've overused my ERS, but that's fine. Down the inside. Because I'm moving slowly in the corners, because the AI is so in the corners, it just kind of equals out, to be honest. So this is actually really not that bad. Going to gain on Russell into the next corner, I think. But, okay, I thought this was going to be so much more challenging. I guess, if anything, this shows you that maybe the damage isn't that horrendous. I don't know. Maybe it's quite drivable. You know, I always thought this. You know, go cast your minds back to Silverstone, where Leclerc drove an entire race pretty much without that end plate, and he was still racing Mercedes. He was still racing Perez without the whole end plate. It kind of made me question how realistic the damage is on an F1 game. Because historically, when we've lost the end plate, it's undrivable. It's like a freaking bus. But Leclerc was setting fast laps around Silverstone without an end plate. So it did make me question a little bit. Like, you know, now with these modern cars, with the ground effect, do they just generate so much downforce now from the floors that it's perfectly fine? Or, you know, it just calls into question the physics of the game, I guess. I don't know. But we've caught up to Perez. We're within 4 laps here without a front wing, with a severely damaged rear wing and a damaged floor as well. Oh my! Okay, no, okay, you see that? I pushed so hard that I over-exerted the car. That is where the issue is. I mean, I'm still going to catch Sainz back up now, even with that spin. But I guess that shows, okay, what it is this very weird, effect, on your senses that you're going pretty quick still. But that's because I'm going up against 0% AI, which are so slow, obviously. We know that, because we can get back and win a race from a lap down in a full 25% race. But, I mean, there, it feels worse. Like, why does it feel worse now? We crossed the line. That's very confusing. I don't know if that was maybe the tyres were now overheating when I span. But that felt worse to drive at the end after the spin. But before the spin, I just need to test this at a different circuit with a different car. And also now, my AI, I've set them to 55. So halfway point of what you can do in the game. I've broken, okay, this time I haven't broken my floor. But I've broken my wing, both wings. And am I going to catch them? Is it going to feel fine? Like, that feels pretty okay. But, of course, they're going so much faster. But I can still, like, somewhat take these corners. Like, I'm taking them pretty okay. To say no front wing at all, I'm taking that corner fine. This corner, kind of fine. Like, it's that's absurd. Is this the floor generating that much grip? Is that literally it? I'm catching them now. I can make a move here if I'm lucky, if I play my cards right. Roll the car. And we're going to make a move on the inside of the McLaren. Both McLarens, actually. Sorry, Rick Bobby. There we go. Okay, you know what? You know the AI OP slipstream? I think I found the solution, everyone. Just break your front wing. Because who really needs it? Because clearly, the car drives just fine.